Hello and welcome to my stream. Today my name's Jason, also known as Dragon11, and today I'm back playing Phasmophobia after prestiging for the first time last time. I've made a little bit more progress levelling up since then, so I'm back up to level 23 now. Haven't done a huge amount, I've pretty much just done last week's weekly challenge. And I thought I'd give this week's challenge a go today. So the challenge for today is the Paranormal Paparazzi. So cameras, lights and sound to find the ghost type. So starting sanity is 100%, sanity pill restores 35, drain speed 150, most of this is fine, most of this is fairly normal, not too difficult, so that's all good. Weather's random, hiding place is high, cursed positions is fixed as the monkey paw. Don't actually know where it is on this map because we are set to Point Hope, I believe, which I've not had that much experience with. I'll probably actually check how many times I've actually done it. Where are we? Yeah, 3. Successfully hunted on there 3 times, or investigated on there 3 times. So not the most experience with this map. I've done it more than 3 times, just only 3 times have been successful. But not the best map. It is a bit long and awkward. So today we also have the badge available. I can't actually remember which one it is. Is it that one? No, that's the foil one. So we have the non-foil donut badge, the sweet tooth badge. So I do have drops turned on, so anyone watching this can earn the badge by watching today. I think today might be the last day, or tomorrow might be the last day, I'm not entirely sure. It might be like midnight tonight that it cuts off. But anyway, yeah, let's just see how we go. Now, I've done most of the weekly challenges by myself previously. I've done a few of them with friends.
Check the equipment and get
Right, what have we got? Looks like tier 3 camera and torch, and UV, only tier 1 dots, notepad. Is that tier 1 or tier 2? That's the tier 2 spirit box. Tier 3 camera. I honestly don't use the sound sensors. Is that the tier 3 sound recorder? Parabolic, motion sensor. That's not night vision, that's just head torch? Yeah, that's the head torch. Well, get a bit of extra light from that, so that's something. We'll just need to be a little bit careful. Right, we don't have the thermometer for finding the ghost to start with. Oh good, it's a thunderstorm, that's lovely. I'm going to grab a camera, because that's always useful. I think my best bet is to look for cold temperatures. I want to keep my sanity up though. I don't know if that turned on or not. Oh, there we go. So I've got head torch and main torch for light, and if I've got the lantern on me, my sanity should go down so quick. I've just seen the fuse box is somewhere upstairs somewhere. Okay, it's up in the games room. Fuse box is up in the games room. Most of the time when I've had it, it's been in the entrance, so that's a little bit different. So, no idea how well this works, but just turn the lantern on, so that should stay lit. Get as much light as I can. Amazing if it was in this first bathroom. Nope. I'm just going to be looking for signs of cold breath or listening for movement. time, my luck, the ghost will be on the top floor again, as it usually is. I'm just listening out, so I'm not saying too much right now. Hoping to see my breath. Just heard something creak. Of course it's on the top floor. Of course it would be on the top floor. It's a light switch. Ghost orbs. I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. But we also don't have a crucifix, so that's a little bit of a risk. Is it up here or is it the next floor down? Hello? I think it's the workshop. I think I just got ghost orbs. Got ghost orbs. Downstairs. So... I'm going to try leaving the camera on here. Yeah. Okay, we're in the workshop. Useful to get a few extra lights turned on so I can get a bit more vision as I'm up and downstairs. This one on. But of course the ghost is at almost the very top of the building, because that's fun. So getting ghost orbs straight away was helpful. I took the camera with me. No activity on there. Excuse me. Right, okay. What else have we got to work with? Dots and the notebook will be good to just take up first. We can just leave them running. No idea how good a view this is with the video camera, but we'll find out. Sanity isn't dropping too bad so far, so we're looking reasonably good. Now I've got to make the trek all the way back upstairs again. light along the way. So this is a medium map, I think, so we've got a few extra lights we can turn on. Compared to the smaller maps. It's proportional to the number of rooms, I believe. So I'm basically just going to see what I can get from the normal tests, and then if I need to work it out from any other traits I can do. Right. Okay, I'm going to put this down roughly in the middle there. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky. I have no idea what that was. Just had a hiss. Let's just put that on there. Hi there. Just trying to find or identify the ghost on Point Hope with the weekly challenge at the moment. So I'm not that familiar with Point Hope, but I'm hoping to get something from it. I've only just started the stream, so this is my first investigation of the day. I have a grand total of 3 successful investigations on this map, so not one I do often. Mainly because I have to do this every time coming up and down all the stairs, because most of the time it is on one of the top floors. I have never once had it. I think this is the lowest I've ever seen it, and that was once. I've never had it on the bottom floor. And almost every single one has been on the top floor. But not my favourite map, but making do. So all I've got so far is ghost orbs, which I have not actually marked off in my journal thinking about it. So I'm going to do bits of kit. I don't actually know if the ghost orbs are still in there either, so I'm not entirely sure where the ghost can roam to. So I did see my breath in the workshop space, so pretty sure that's where the ghost was at least. Whether or not the ghost is roaming, I'm not sure. So there is nothing on the activity meter. Currently seeing nothing on there. So I'm going to go back up with the spirit box and the UV torch. So we don't have a thermometer, we don't have EMF to work with, which is a bit of a pain. Also don't have salt, which would help with the UV. This ghost does not seem to be a particularly active one. I really can't respond in chat while I'm in the middle of playing a game, I'm afraid. It's surprising how many people have broken headphones when they come and watch my stream. Do I have cold breath in here? Yes, so that's something. Right, well, it just interacts with that. And that. Is that fully open? No, it's not fully open. which would be a mare trait, I believe. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing cold breath. Are you here? Are you friendly?
Slips away.
Thank you. Oh. Let's hit the fuse box. I should really have left the ultraviolet back up there. Regroup at the van to work out what I want to be looking for next. See how this goes. So getting ghost orbs and spirit box is quite handy. Switch to that to go through here. It is the truth. Right. So we have two pieces of evidence, which is a good start. It's now doing stuff, it was at least, while the lights were off. I'm just going to... I should probably start that recording in case anything does show up to record when I was in the journal. Right, so we've got ghost orbs and spirit box. So it's a mare, yokai or onryo. Onryo is a nasty one to check for, so what can these be? EMF isn't a thing, ultraviolet isn't a thing. Ghost writing would be the mare, freezing temperatures would be the onryo, and dot projectors would be yokai. So I can test for two of the three of these. Annoyingly, the freezing temperatures would be the onryo, which means I'd need to test it with the lamp. Well, I could rule it out. If I light the lamp again, and it blows it out or two times maybe, and it immediately starts hunting, I'll know it's an onryo. I don't need to survive this hunt, so I could do that. Other than that, it's dots projector or ghost writing, which I've already got up there to check. There are the ghost orbs. Any chance it'll show up on dots? I was wondering about the cabinets moving, but it looks like it's just opened that cabinet a slither again, which I believe the mare can only open fully when it opens a door. I'm not certain about that though. But so I don't think it's the mare. What else have we got? Yokai. Yokai would respond to me talking near it. What's my sanity at? My sanity I think is a bit too high for the yoke. It might just be getting there. I'll just check my notes for this special trait. Talking in the ghost room can cause the time to 80% sanity. My money's currently on onryo because as soon as I got up there, it blew the light, the lamp out. So I don't know if it's blown the lamp out again. I can easily check when I go back up there. What else do I want to take with me? Isn't much I can really work with here. I could take up another dots projector, no need UV. If I take another dots projector book, then I can at least double my chance of detecting them. I'll get the ghost by firelight. Don't have incense, I can't do that, and EMF read don't have that, so they are annoying tasks that I can't even do. I'm just going to go up and start checking for these again. I'm going to put down the other book, double my chance of getting that to respond, put down the other dots projector, see if it walks through that, and see how it goes. So at this point, if I talk near a yokai, it could start hunting quite easily. So if I am talking up here and it suddenly hunts without blowing out a firelight, I'm guessing it's the yokai. If I light the lamp a few times, possibly once more, I don't know if it would have done it when it's on the top floor. I left the lamp on the top floor, not in the workshop. If I have it blown out a third time and it then starts hunting, that's the onryo. So I'm probably not going to survive this, but I'll identify the ghost in the process. So We'll see. We'll see. It's now one floor up, so I'll take up the dots projector again. It still hasn't written in the book. Put another book down over that side. Oh, that's what the monkey was. Well, I've now learnt where that is. Stick that pointing that way. I'm going to get the lamp that I left up here because I thought it was going to be on the top floor again. Which is still lit, so either it hasn't been up here, or it's not on there. Right, so leave that there. So I'm waiting for it to find. Can I even turn it off, or is it stuck on there? Oh, now it turns off. Did the power have to be on for me to turn that off? That's dumb if that's the case. Right, so we're waiting for dots, ghost writing, or the lamp to be turned out. As I'm talking in the room with the ghost, and it's not hunting at this point, I'm guessing it's probably not the yokai. So it would most likely be the mayor or the next follow. It'll either be the mayor or the onryo. So the onryo would be blowing out the lamp, because I can't check for freezing temperatures without the thermometer, which I don't have. That's 2. If I head upstairs, and then the lights start going. Just need to wait until the hunt. So it should blow out the firelight eventually, so I don't necessarily have to die. I don't need that one on. So if it's not there. Yeah, that's almost certainly non-react. I'm pretty sure it just blew out the firelight and started hunting. So my sanity is way too high for a mare, I believe. It is low enough for a yokai, but it started hunting when I wasn't in the room. So safe to say it is an onryo, as I suspected, which would mean it would be freezing temperatures. So I think it's safe to say that that's it. Fingers crossed. taking the lamp in to start with was actually a massive fluke. Andre, perfect.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
That was pretty handy. Oh, and I got 2 daily rewards, so that's helpful for the levelling up as well. So it's going to take a few investigations to get that up, but the challenge should give me quite a boost. So let's try that again. That was quite successful. I don't
Right.
check that.
Check the equipment and get set up before
Fuse box
investigating.
is...
Nothing to report.
Okay, it's up
but
by
it
the
looks like whoever
bedroom
was
this time, that's
here
quite a lot.
left in a hurry.
So that's something. Okay. I'll take the hit here again, why not? Not on, I'll turn go. Torch as well. Camera, I'm going to stick with my strategy from last time, which was the firelight, to help keep my sanity from dropping too much as I try and find the ghost room. So doing it without the thermometer is one of the hardest bits of this challenge, I think. Ominous, no lights, lighthouse. Just double checking here to see if my breath shows up, which it isn't. I'll turn one of those lights on. I'll turn a few lights on along the way, but not more of them. So mainly just listening for sounds and watching for my cold breath. Gotta worry about the photo of that. These boxes up here. Still not finding anything. Is there a squelch? Ah. Cold breath. So it appears to be in this room, as I'm seeing my breath. Not getting any ghost orbs, which is a shame. I'll leave the camera on here. So keep watching from the van. Right, I'll put it down. Oh, I know where the monkey paw is. I could grab that and rule out some evidence. But I'm just going to start dropping things up here to see if I can detect anything yet. So I think I do have a couple of minutes setup time on this challenge. It's probably going to come in helpful. First things I'm going to get are the dots and the book, because they're useful to just put down to start with, because they can continue to be checked over time. Not seeing any movement in there, the lamp hasn't been blown out yet. It's not recording any ghost orbs. Nothing showing up on the activity meter yet. I could wait to see if it blows out the light and see if it does an EMF reading. You can usually get an EMF reading off the activity meter, and I find the lamp being blown out is quite a good way of getting that. I thought the lights were flickering for a minute there, but it was just the lightning. Right. Oh, it's not doing... Oh, that one was the lights flickering. Ghost orb still. Firelight's not been blown out. I'm just going to have to take stuff up, see what happens. Doesn't seem to be a very active one. So let's run these back up. Once again, we've got quite a trek up and down the stairs. At least we'll get them in different rooms today. So the first one in the workshop, first one in the bedroom, or child's bedroom. So usually it's on the very top floor. But very rarely have I seen it on my other floors. Which definitely makes it a bit more interesting. Bathroom, master bedroom. And now you can blow the candle. Get that lit. Let's put this right. No. There, so I can actually see it. Anything going to show up on dots? My friends always want to turn the lights off to do dots, but you really don't need to turn the lights off to do dots because you can quite easily see them without it. You can definitely see the ghost if it shows up on dots. Dots is something you do not need the lights off for. So as you didn't get ghost orbs, it's probably not the Onryo this time, so don't have any worry about the lamp being blown out 3 times, causing a hunt. There. Go back for something else. Check the camera while I'm down here. Check the activity monitor as well, see if we can get an EMF of 5. And still, the trek up and down the stairs is horrible in this building. I do really like the new map because that is nice and contained. So it's all one big loop as well. Got 2 entrances. You can go through the back entrance once you've been inside once. As long as the ghost doesn't do a hunt, close the door. Oh, got a bit of activity. Hasn't blown the light out. It's messing around with the lights. Just blew the light out. Still no 5. That's no 5 reading. It's only doing stuff when I'm not in the room. Well, it was flickering the lights, but it hasn't blown out the firelight when I've been in the room. Which would indicate what it is. Grab those 2. Hasn't moved the door at all. At least not that I'm aware of. Don't know what else it can actually interact with on this map, in this room. Get the words right. Really hoping for a spirit box response, but we'll have to see. So I'm going to head back up. decides to touch anything, I can get it with the UV, but UV is a lot more difficult without the salt. Oh, I'm going to turn this light on. Just so I can see my way right the way across this first room. I just realised it was because I didn't have the torch on. I'd swapped the UV torch and it disabled the main torch when I swapped out of it. Okay. A little bit of an annoying thing that does that. What have we got? Master bedroom. And I did actually check for ghost orbs. I was upstairs. Check on the off chance. Else it can interact with in this room. No. Downstairs can't be interacted with. No. Cupboard's locked. Guessing that's a hiding place and it's just locked right now. Oh, it's gone close right, that's handy. Ghost writing. Must have been one of the EMF readings. Are you here? Are you friendly? Who are you? Where are you? What are you? Are you close? Are you an animal? Are you friendly? Who are you? What are you? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? How's the weather? Are you here? Are you close? No, I'm not getting any response from that. Is that a creaking door? Hasn't wandered outside. Hasn't interacted with the lights. Oh, there's a light I can turn on. So we've got a few extra lights I could turn on around here, but it hasn't turned any of those lights on either. So it's not turning lights on. Ghostwriting. I haven't seen it on dots, but that doesn't mean it's not dots. Not seeing ghost orbs still. I would have thought I would have seen ghost orbs by now if it was ghost orbs. In case it's wandered outside. That up again. So this is going to be a tricky one. It's just not responding with much at all. Could it be the shade? So it is very shy when I'm in here, but it's active when I leave. Let's step outside. I don't know if this landing counts as being part of the room. I'm wondering if I'm outside, whether or not it'll be more active. Right, that was when I was outside. lights. I think this might be a shade. So I'd done nothing while I was in the room whatsoever. So shade would be EMF, which I can't actually check for properly, but I can run downstairs and see if I can get it on the activity meter when it plays out the candle, the firelight again. I could actually bring some extra firelights up to have it blow a few out, see if one of them gets it. Shame will not start hunting anytime soon. Assuming I've got that correct. So this is an unusually shy ghost, which would be characteristic of the shade. I want to run out here before it blows out the firelight again. Or if it's already blown out the firelight, probably see a big spike of EMF when it did so. Nothing, just a few little dabs. And the firelight's already out. Right. Fantastic. Do I want to throw some extra firelights up there? Not seeing. Haven't seen ghost orbs. Didn't get any response on the spirit box. Technically could be a demon. Demon would be freezing, as with the shade. Dots is irrelevant. So, EMF, ultraviolet and freezing. Two of which I can't check for. One of which is very hard to check for. I'm thinking, do I just stack a load of lamps up there? I think that might be my best bet. Could take the book up as well, because that could get a EMF reading, but I'm going to take another lamp up. So if it starts hunting when I get to 80%, then it's a demon. So if it starts hunting relatively soon, it's a demon. Mining. What is the milings? I could take a parabolic mic up to see if it does the miling whisper. I'm guessing it's a shade though. My money is still on shade just because it's so inactive. My money is definitely on shade right now, just because it's not doing anything one of them did. At no point has it done something with me in the room. That way's there? Just see a pillow on the ground and start worrying. I don't know why I put the head torch on. Doesn't really help much. Could be handy if I need my hands free, but I can make do two things at once. Been doing it for long enough. Something being thrown. It'd be great. So I could really do it, being able to check the UV, but without the salt, it's rather hard to do. But still, not doing anything while I'm in the room. At the door and it closes the door, You might be able to see it from camera. If I run down, hopefully it'll blow the candles out. Stupid torch. Blow the candles out either while I'm on my way down or when I get back to the van, and then I'll be able to see a big spike of EMF5, which would be very handy. Need to check my sanity's out now. Hasn't started hunting. The demon could have started hunting earlier if it was using its ability. That is not a 5 spike. May have been one of them blown out. My sanity is not low enough for the demon to start hunting normally yet. Managed to keep that up. Got a fire extinguisher. EMF 5, EMF 3. Not enough. Is that both of them out now? That's fantastic. Excuse me. No, excuse me again. Bit of sniffles. Got a little bit of cold over the weekend going out in the rain. Absolutely tipping it down here on Saturday, and I went out to play Pokemon Go foolishly. To get the stupid Eevee event we're doing done, so managed to get enough of them. Right, okay. So I could take the parabolic up and check for miling, but I think the miling would have been more active. The fact that it still hasn't done anything while I'm in the room, I think is a fairly good sign that it is a shade. The fact that it's not doing anything major at all. And take up 2 more lamps. Check again, see if I can get an EMF 5. Also see if my sanity gets low enough for a demon to start hunting. So we'll see. So it hasn't done a single ghost event that I'm aware of. It might have done one after I left the room. So no ghost events. It's done nothing while I'm in the room. I'm pretty certain this is a shade. Despite having only got ghost writing as the evidence. Which it done while I was out of the room. Could bring up another writing book. I keep hearing background noises. Pausing to little murmurs in the distance. Really off-putting. But that's part of the game. Light switch. No UV on the light switch. Let's turn the light off. Though, still not particularly active, despite the light being off. So we must have done that fairly recently. Stop running stuff. Still hasn't done anything with the door, so the light switch is all it's done so far. So, there it is. So I'm going to go back down and see if I can get a response on the EMF. So I'm pretty certain it's a shade. If it blows out all 4 lights and I still don't get an EMF 5, I'm probably just going to give up and say it's a shade. Because it's just not doing anything. My sanity is not dropping at all, because it's not doing anything, really. If it gets to 80 and it still doesn't hunt, then safely say it's not a demon. So it could still hunt at any point using its ability if it's a demon, so I'm guessing it probably isn't, because I'm still alive. My link would have been more active, I'm pretty sure of it. What have we got? Hasn't done anything yet. My sanity should be at the point where a demon can start hunting, so pretty sure we can rule out a demon then. It's already blown out, was that 2 of the 4 lights while I've been out of the room, despite not blowing out a single one while I've been in there, which is... there it is, there's the MF5. That's a spike up to EMF 5. What did you just do? Fire extinguish again. Oh, another one. That's 2 spikes. That's clearly 5. That's EMF 5, so this makes it a shade or a miling at least. Haven't got ultraviolet at all. Not that it's been interacting with anything, so it's hard to tell, but I am fairly confident it's a shade. I'm just going to go shade. I got at least 2 of the evidence. And based on its behaviour, I'm going with shade. If it's a miling, you are a very shy miling. It was a shade though, so I got it right. My hunch was correct. Right. Now, I only need one more. This has actually been a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was expecting to trouble a little bit more with this, so...
Alright, we're here.
We now...
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Up by the master bedroom again.
There have been new reports of
Perfect.
accursed objects nearby.
Grab that. I'm going to grab that just for the hell of it. Why not?
You may be able to
In case I
use
drop
it to
my
your advantage.
thing at some point. And grab the lamp again. Nothing really I can do out here, so let's just head in. Get the lamp lit so I don't lose sanity too quick as I'm wandering around. And let's just start wandering around until I see my breath. I don't even know if the ghost can be in that little bathroom. I assume it can be. Didn't even know there was a couple there. Let's turn that light on. Listening for sounds so go as well. Listening while watching for cold breath. Again. Was a rather whine groan, but I can see my breath in there. Get the blow, no sense anymore. Right. Nice switch. Once again, it's in the top half of the house. Cold breath. It's going to be at the very top, isn't it? There's anything there. Workshop again. Nope. It is at the very top. Missed it. Nope, it's up here. There's my breath. Actually, no, if there are any other lights up here that I can turn on, but I don't think there are. Makes it rather annoying. Could be here, but I don't see ghost orbs at all. This top floor is a bit of a pain because of the lack of places to put the camera. There, see what happens. Put this more visible place for the camera. But of course it is up here, so of course it is. I don't know if there's a way to make the light up top brighter. I don't. Whatever. Now for the big track coming down again. See, that groaning of the lighthouse, not great when you're on your own. It's cool quiet. Run all the way up and down again. I could turn this light off, but then I've only got the headlight to light the way, which isn't great. So, still rather carry the torch with me if I can. So I've only really got 4 things I can check for left now. So 5 if you include the camera. I do my usual pair of those. Actually, oh, and it just threw the camera. Didn't even get the object thrown thing. Right, that's helpful. Didn't see any ghost orbs as it was thrown, so that's something. And that wasn't a spike of 5 either, so that's fantastic. Back up. What's my sunny at? Sunny isn't dropping too bad. It's down about 10%, but that's fine. So it's still a fairly low drop, and the sanity meds do work, which some of the challenges they do. Sanity meds don't do anything, which is a bit of a pain. Actually, when I actually get the ghost down low enough, I might just be able to use the monkey paw. It is up here, so but monkey paw you do have to be very careful with. Maybe I should turn a few more lights on all the way. I'm sure it's fine. This does seem to be an interactive ghost, so. Do you mind? My blooming camera. I put this down. Put it down on the box here as well. Oh, there we go. Tripod, but hands are a bit full at the moment, or hands were a bit full these past few times. I'll check the camera again, but this does like throwing stuff around. Chance for poltergeist if it's throwing a lot of stuff around. I haven't seen anything on the activity meter to confirm that yet. Up top it is handy having all the windows because it can put handprints on the windows for UV, so that's something. It's funny how many times my friends have walked past a window with the UV light and it's lit up a handprint, they haven't noticed it. Right. We've got an activity, no 5, there was another spoke of something. So it hasn't blown out the light, doesn't look like the book's been written in. So we could get dots at this angle. So still no ghost orbs. I would like to see it do something. Oh, slammed the door. Wish I had the UV up there right now. We run back up, that's not an EMF 5. I doubt I'm going to get back up there in time to get anything with the UV, but we'll see. There was a definite slam of the door. So it says 120 seconds for fingerprints. So I should have like 2 minutes to get up there. Might be enough. So it's just the run all the way up the stairs, it's brutal every time. Spiral bit, very end, I always get stuck on it. UV, ouch. That door's been opened. That door was slammed. You've blown that out while I've been standing over it. I did open this door. Just done that. So I'm not getting anything UV. Are you here?
It's taken away.
Thank you. Oh, hold on. Get that back on. Turn the camera again. Would like it to slam a door while I'm up here so I can get a UV off it. Book. It's blown out the light enough times, so it's written the book. Throwing a lot of stuff. sure it's blown us out 5 times already and not started hunting, so really not non-route. Does appear to be almost right on top of me though. What we've got? We have Spirit Box, no Ghost Orbs. I haven't seen anything on the dot space, but that doesn't rule it out. Mimic can probably be ruled out. Wraith I can't check for. I'm thinking Poltergeist, because of the amount it's throwing. Stop messing with my bloody camera. I'm going to need a tripod. If I could just get it to pick up everything at once and throw it all at once, that would be amazing. It's definitely just doing stuff in response to me. It's doing stuff around here and not doing the book. If you throw the book... I'll put the book over here. When you throw the book... You seem to be in this corner. Just threw something somewhere else. So if I can rule out the book, it would help. Stop throwing the camera! Jeez. Oh. Throw the book. Just stop throwing the camera, throw the book. I'm going to need a tripod. Or I could see it throw everything at once. This corner has enough stuff in for it to do a polyblast. And it is definitely near here because it keeps throwing stuff. So we just... He's not stuff. Right. Leave that there. Head back now. It's weird the lighthouse keeps spinning even though the fuse box is off. You know what, while I'm down here, I'm just going to grab a few more bits. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a poltergeist. I'm definitely going to grab a tripod because I'm just throwing it on the camera. Not seen it on dots. Doesn't rule dots out. Hasn't thrown the book. Hasn't written the book. That's a little bit hard to tell for sure. Can't tell temperature, can't tell EMF without getting it to do an EMF 5 on the activity monitor, which it could do. I'm just throwing enough stuff around. If it throws something gives an EMF level 5, it should show up on the activity monitor. Which... There is nothing. Oh, my sanity is getting low. Okay, that's a 4 spike. I'm not sure if that's enough to count as a 5. That looks like a few things thrown around in quick succession. Yeah, you can see a spike up 1 there, and then a spike up 4 there. Right, so my sanity is low enough for some ghosts to start hunting. Pretty sure the Moroi would have started hunting by now. What level does the Moroi start at? Actually, I'm not sure if the Moroi starts hunting this early. No, I'm not sure about the Moroi. That might have been me getting that modded up to something else. What one? So it could be the twins as well, but I think the twins would be interacting. Oh, that's almost 5. So he's throwing a lot of stuff. Hasn't thrown the camera yet. What else can I check for? God, that is doing a lot of stuff and not giving anything solid. It's not doing anything twice in very quick succession, which the twins would do. This just looks like it's throwing one thing around after another, which would be the poltergeist. But my sanity is getting very low, and most ghosts will start hunting soon. So, Spirit I don't really have any way to check for. The Wraith I don't really have any way to check for. Phantom, I would need to take a photo of it when it does a ghost event. It hasn't done any ghost events, which isn't helpful. Poltergeist is throwing a lot of stuff around, so does seem likely. The twins can do 2 activities in very quick succession, which I have not seen. The Moroi gets stronger the lower my sanity is, but this doesn't seem to have been increasing. It's just still doing the same thing. And the Diogen, I'll have to wait for it to start hunting, and that will only start hunting at about 40%. I think... Whoa. Could that be 5? That's a potential 5 activity there. That is a lot of spikes. It is doing a lot of stuff in there right now. Oh! Hasn't written in the book. That's why I need the tripod in there. God, this thing's going mad. It's just throwing stuff constantly, which is definitely making me think poltergeist. That is going mad. I need a tripod. Take that up in a sec. What else can I use to check for anything? Not much. So it hasn't done... I haven't seen ghost orbs. I haven't seen it on dots. Hasn't given anything on UV. It's just throwing a lot of stuff around, which could very easily be the... Oh, I don't have any sanity meds. Oh, that's worrying. So even though it does restore sanity meds to... Ooh, that's a 5. That's a 5. There we go. That is a clear 5. That is a solid 5. Oh no, it's not a poltergeist. Twins? No. Well... Okay, this is... Okay, it can't be ultraviolet. Ghost writing would be the spirit, which it hasn't done. Freezing temperatures of dots projector. I haven't seen it on dots projector, so I'm guessing it's twins. So that one there could be twins activity. That's one after the other. So the amount it was throwing around could just be the twins doing stuff. My money's now on the twins. I've said the twins a few times earlier. The amount it was throwing around could also be the twins doing double the activities. And I can't test for freezing. That did definitely look like an EMF of 5 on the activity monitor. I think it's the twins. I do think it's the twins. So this is why I don't just instantly go with my gut. Oh, no. Thought it was going to be another spike of 5. That one before, that was a clear, solid 5. It's still not written in that book. Definitely not written in the book. Didn't see it at all on the dots as long as I was up there and as long as the camera was working. So, process of elimination does look like it's the twins. Just keep that little bit of almost 5, and then not 5, which is not helpful. So twins would be the dots. Do I take another dots projector up with the... Okay. That's again, that looks like a fight. That is one activity, another activity within a couple of seconds of it. Not quite enough to prove the twins, but it seems likely. But I haven't got the dots. Let me go up and see if I can get the dots before it starts hunting again. Actually, I've only had it hunt once, and that was when I triggered it with the on-react. By the way, I don't need to survive this, I just need to identify the ghost correctly, so we'll find out. I do want to be careful though. This could start hunting at any moment. Stairs in the dark. Should have bought a lamp. I can't carry the lamp with me, I'm carrying the tripod. Hate the moment of the spiral there. Box that's got all the lights. It's the fuse box. Throwing the fuse box again. Tripod's up there. That's the first ghost event it's done, but I didn't actually see where it was. Might have been out on the landing. If it's been on the landing this entire time, which would explain why I haven't seen dots, that'd be annoying. But I've now got 2 dots projectors up there pointing in different parts of the landing. I've got the camera in the middle. On what I hope is the tripod that can rotate, which, if it's the tier 3, it can. So if I can rotate the tripod, that'll be helpful. If not, I'm just stuck looking in one direction. But it can't knock the tripod over. It can move it, but it can't knock it over. Very close to hunting. Evidence. That is definitely thrown the book. Right, camera 2. We can pan. We can pan. So pan to see the other direction. Can't see anything on dots there. So if it shows off on dots, I'm guessing it's more likely to be over this side. So this is a fairly good spread with the dots projector in that corner. So if it does show up on dots, I'm guessing it'll be over this side. Not hard to really say for sure. So I can just keep panning backwards and forwards to see if it spots anything. So this tripod is very useful. Oh, Picked up something. Don't know what it was because I didn't see it for long enough. That could have been Dot's ghost. Oop, no. So I throw something down there again. It might have just been throwing stuff. What have we got? Oh, come on. Oh, that's way too much for me to work out what it's doing. That makes me think poltergeist still, because of how much is going on. But it could be that there's two ghosts acting at once again. It does look like a poltergeist sort of activity, but it can't be the poltergeist. Because there's an object thrown again. That's very helpful. So it's definitely over that side. As I turn it suddenly there. So if I was going to see it on dots, I'm pretty sure it'd be over here. But I haven't seen it on dots. Which is really bugging me. So the fact that... So we haven't actually seen the freezing. So we haven't... The lack of ghost orbs and the fact we've got EMF seems to be EMF. Definitely ruled out that. And safely ruled out that, but we got the spirit box. So the ghost striking would be the poltergeist, so it can't be the poltergeist. Mimic could copy activity, but we don't have the ghost orbs. That was a bunch of stuff thrown. Or it was just one thing that hit other things. And there goes the fuse box again. Which is helpful. I keep seeing a light over there, but I think that's just the thing rotating. I think it's got to be the twins. It's not showing up on the dots projector, is the problem. So we've got dots projectors around. What's that one doing now? Has that one been moved again? That one's actually been moved again. But we're just not seeing it on the dots projector, unless it is outside on the balcony. And the dots projector just isn't reaching there, and it's doing stuff through the wall, which it could be. Definitely could be doing that. But the fact it's doing it all in one spot makes it weird for the twins. Unless it's just because that's where the only things are, but it has been opening and closing this door over the other side as well. So it's been opening and closing that door. God, this is a pain in the arse one. I think it is the twins. So I've got Spirit Box. I've not seen a single ghost orb this entire time. It's definitely not ghost writing because it threw the book. Unless it wrote in the book first, which the amount of time it had to do it seems unlikely. It hasn't done the dots projector, but dots projector is very inconsistent at the best of times. It depends on when the ghost decides to walk through it and interact with it. So the ghost might be attempting to interact with the dots projector, or might be visible on the dots projector without the dots projector being pointed in the right direction at that time. That's gone quiet again. Oh, okay. This is an annoying one. To be honest, I've done well so far to get them as I have done, so it's just this one is being a pain. So my money would be on the twins. So what we've got left, just from this, which can be basically confirmed, So ghost orbs we definitely have not seen. We've got twins, wraith or phantom. So it seems likely that it's EMF, because I've seen what looks like an EMF level 5 on there, which would be the wraith or the twins. So it seems unlikely to be the ultraviolet for the phantom. It means it's either dots projector, which we can't, dots projector which hasn't shown up for, or freezing temperatures that we can't look for, which is a bloody pain. I think I'm just going to have to... saw that door open. That door just opened. Which means the ghost is near there. This is just throwing something on the other side at the same time, which it could do if it's the twins, because they do have that much of a interaction range. Object thrown. Where was it thrown? I assume the object was thrown on that side, which range likely the twins? I'd say still no evidence of the twins. I'd say no dots is the pain in the arse. It is only a tier 1 dots projector, so I don't know how likely the ghost is to show up on it. That's probably less likely to even show up on the dots projector at tier 1. I haven't seen the ghost at all. Funny how it's a paparazzi thing, and I haven't used the camera once this entire time. Used the video camera, not the photo camera. You'd expect a paparazzi challenge to rely more heavily on the photo camera. If I went back in there, I would almost certainly get hunted as soon as I do. Yep. Night vision button by accident. So there's still nothing on the dots. That's the most infuriating thing about it. So the amount it's throwing and interacting with things is making me think it's the twins doing double activities. There's another object thrown, I'm not sure where though. I would love it if it just showed up on dots just suddenly. It was just there. But this one is being a pain. This one is being an absolute pain. So I swear it would show up there if it was going to show up anyway. And it just hasn't. It has not shown up. It has not shown up. It's doing all this activity. That is 6. Don't know if that's 2 at the same time, which it might be based on this step down. Yeah, it looks like that might have been... That could be twins doing a 4 and a 2 almost at the same time. There's 1 activity there. Is that 2? I don't know. Big spikes, it's almost certainly EMF. With spikes that big, it is almost certainly EMF activity. Which means it's either the Wraith or the twins. The Wraith I don't think would be this active. I do not think the Wraith would be this active. Another object thrown. Right past the camera. Oh, there we go. That was 2 in quick succession. That was definitely 2 in quick succession. That's step and step. And they're 5s. So that looks like 2 level 5 activities back to back, which would fit with the twins still. Everything is fitting with the twins apart from the fact that I've not seen it on dots. And it could just be an annoying one that's deciding not to show up on dots. Unless I've accidentally caught it on dots and I haven't realised. Oh, okay, I've recorded a lot of... recorded a lot of things on there. Don't need any of that, because they're all duplicates. Oopsie. So nothing's been recording, so even if it has detected something different, it wouldn't have shown it on here. So it could have walked, the ghost could have walked across on the dots while I was in the journal, and I wouldn't know. Object thrown. Again, I now can't delete anything else. Please just walk across the dots projector. That's the only thing that's missing. The fact that it's not walking across the dots is just throwing me completely. Stop recording. So the Wraith I can't really test in any other way. It can teleport to start a hunt, but I haven't seen it teleport to anywhere else in the building. So if it wanted to start a hunt, it could technically start a hunt from anywhere. So I could just sit inside and just see if it teleports me to the hunt. In which case, that would be a way to confirm it. So it is basically at the point where it can start hunting. That could be the Wraith. It's very active for a Wraith. I don't think the Wraith should be this active. I think it's got to be the twins doing the double activity. Object thrown again. So it's just not doing the dots. That's what's really bugging me. All this time, not a sign on dots. I can actually see this one on there now. Let's move the camera again. Does like moving that camera. Nothing on dots. Sorry, I'm actually watching the camera rotating on the other camera. Nothing on dots. Right, okay, what can I do? I can go inside, my sanity is low enough, so there's another, those are definitely 5 spikes. Another, that one you can't really tell. It's basically at the point where it should start hunting. If I go inside, it teleports to me to do a hunt. That'll be the Wraith. Object thrown again. Still nothing on dots. This is really being a pain not showing up on the dots. If I go inside, it should start a hunt, but the twins would not be able to find me because I'm too far away from it. Object thrown, object thrown. So all these interactions in quick succession. I'm pretty sure that's the twins. Oh, there's the monkey paw. There's the monkey. Oh, just threw the camera again. Do I take a gamble and go for the monkey paw? I think I do. I'm gonna try and take a gamble and go for the monkey paw. Fuse box is off. So if I go up, turn the fuse box on, see if the ghost starts hunting before I get there. See if I can make it up to the monkey paw. Started hunting straight away. Didn't come to me. Let's do the hunt. I don't think it can get all the way down the stairs before it finds me. And this should give me about 30 seconds, I think, to get up and back down again before it can start hunting again. I'm just clicking this light switch to... There it is. Hunt just ended, so I have about 25-30 seconds to get up here, back out with the monkey paw. And I can wish for knowledge once I've got the monkey paw. Hopefully that will narrow it down. Hopefully it doesn't leave me with no options. Hopefully I can get up and down again before it starts hunting again. Which I'm not sure about. Did I make it? I think it started hunting while I was up there. I wish for knowledge. Get out. Well, that didn't work. So, you're useless. So, as soon as I used the monkey paw, the ghost started hunting me. Didn't come to me again, which is a good thing. But it did not rule out twins or the wraith. It just ruled out ghost writing, which I'd already ruled out. So, pain in the arse. So that doesn't really explain anything. I'm now muffled, so pretty safe to say EMF because I've seen the EMF or the activity monitor, which is there, as just spikes that are easily 5 EMF. So it's either the wraith or the twins, which is what I'd already worked out already. It can't be ultraviolet. Freezing would be the freezing would be the twins. Oh, I got that the wrong way round, didn't I? I haven't seen it on dots reactor, which would the dots reactor would be the wraith. It has to be the twins. It has to be the twins. I've been stupid this entire time. It's twins. It's twins. It's got to be the twins. Got to be the twins. That I've just been very stupid there. I got them the wrong way round. I was waiting for the dots. Yeah, it was the twins. Of course it was.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Number of times I said twins. And that's daily play contracts. My 3rd contract today. Also challenge mode. Nice amount of experience. Should get a couple of levels from that. So back on the way to getting all the tier 2 equipment again at least. And catching up with my friends who are only in the mid-30s. So that's something. Now I'm probably going to take a quick toilet break now. There we go. And then I'll do a bit of Nell's Diner. Gonna get another level. See if I can get up to 27. I think 27 gets me another unlock of equipment. Oh, might even make it. That's going to be close. That is going to be very close to 27. That is extremely close. Will I make it? Yes! I got there. Upgraded dot straight to video camera and thermometer. Thermometer is amazing. Right. Let's do that next. Right. Shop. Thermometer, definitely first thing I purchase. I should have just enough for the 3 of these. I do just have enough. Oh, this is tight. But I now have all the basic equipment unlocked at tier 2, which is fantastic. So, next unlocks I get at 32, which is the parabolic, which is kind of crap. But 34 is the crucifix, which is amazing to get. After that as well, the crucifix will be very handy. Right, so in my quick loadout, this is the loadout I've been using lately, so I'll just flick all these up to 2, which will be me good. Now I'm going to put it back down to professional, because I don't need to do the challenge anymore. I will be doing Nell's Diner, but I am just going to take a quick bathroom break, so if you'll excuse me, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Flick that back to that. Right, okay. Now, yeah, I was doing Nell's Diner. So I should be able to do this on professional, especially with some better equipment now, because I was doing it on the tier 1 equipment, which is not easy. So hopefully I don't die, because if I do, I'm basically out of money. So I might need to knock it down difficultly. Excuse me. And probably turn off some of the extra equipment I've been taking. But let's see how we go. So I've got another half an hour or so on this. Fuse boxes by the back door. Motion sensor, video camera, and video over ghost. It's no. I saw my breath and then saw the screen. It's not the worst. Get the torch. Get the thermometer out. Grab the camera. These are my go-to 3 pieces of equipment. having the better thermometer is definitely going to be handy. So first up will be the fuse box to get some lights going. Hold the thermometer. Temperatures will be a bit low because of the snow, but you never know, might get some heat on the thermometer. Get these raised up. Use these with the circulation. Get the back door open. Get the corridor lights on. And now just go room by room. Huh. That is cold breath already. Did I just get it in the first room I came into? Temperature's low. Out here, temperature comes straight back up. Not high, but 7-8 degrees is higher than 2 or 3 degrees. Considering I saw my breath, and again, that was almost 1 there. And we have ghost orbs. Right, so this is a ridiculously good start. Let's just drop them there. Go right by the door. Get out, there goes the tumbleweed. Is that actually a tumbleweed? It looked like something else. I might just be imagining things. I saw something move. Right. Crucifix, nice small room. Shouldn't be a problem. Ghost writing, get that down. See if it writes in there. So I've already got 1 video, so that's already a good start. What's the best place? It's just on the floor here. I'm guessing that'll do. What the fuck was that? Sounded like a can opener or something. Leave that on the desk. There's something in here. Don't know. It could have just thrown something in here. Shame I don't have the EMF or the ultraviolet. What's the temperature now? 1.8, 0.6, still not low enough. Can't believe I found a ghost room straight away like that. So we have ghost orbs. That's it so far. Got a crucifix down, so that's that to protect me. Do I want to take the UV? I did interact with the door. I can check with the UV. Get the EMF going, just in case it shows up anything on EMF. Usually I take the dots projector in first, but as it interacts with the door, just on the off chance there's still a fingerprint anywhere on it, which there isn't. Check windows, because they like putting fingerprints on windows. by the door. Is that no, what? Most likely place to turn up. Still got cold breath. We are freezing. We have ghost orbs and freezing. Driven your Honda to no what? It can't be EMF. So that EMF reader is completely pointless. So photo camera would be good for getting a photo of that. I'm not going for a perfect game today though. I'm just trying to get a little bit of money to level up. I say a little bit of money, I need quite a bit of money. But a couple of hunts should get me up another level at least. Nothing showing up on the activity meter. Take the last 2 bits of evidence collection in. See what I can get. I will take some salt in a minute, try and get some footprints. Get the UV off of that. If I'm lucky. Would actually like to get should probably put it on the floor. Put it on the corner and get sort of 2 sides of the table. Are you here?
A close encounter.
Well, it's not real. Wait. Ooh, ghost orb, spirit box freezing. I still need to check for ultraviolet because it could be a mimic. Right. So. Photo camera and salt. Always remember that one. I've been caught out by the Onryo and the Mimic before now. So, grab some salt for footprints, grab a camera for some photos. I can get a photo of the freezing. Which I might as well go through the main space just in case I can find the cursed position. Phone. So the doll would be over here, it's not there. Tarot cards would be on there, they're not there. Monkey paw would be on the chopping board. It's not there. Do a run through of these to check for bones on the floor. Just for a little bit of extra. I doubt I'll be going for a perfect game today. Right, so click. Actually, I can leave that on. I want video camera in hand. Oh, it's not UV. Recording. Right, so it's not here. It's definitely not here. So grab the photo camera. If it does a ghost event, I can get it on the video camera. I can also look for the cursed position. And there's the cursed position. The bone. I also need to find turn that light off as I came out so I can turn some more lights on safely. All the trash that's on the floor is a bit of a pain, because it's very easy to mistake for bones. There, we've got a skull. Right, so found the cursed position, found the ghost, identified the ghost. Need a video of the ghost. This is only a video of the ghost. Clear all them. Motion sensor. I can go and get a motion sensor. Yeah, I'll grab a motion sensor. Drop the motion sensor inside. That'll get me another video as well. Get a video of the motion sensor. So I'm not going to go for a perfect game, but I can at least go for the challenges. I do have one motion sensor on hand. That's my sanity. My sanity is very high because I found the ghost so quick. Thought the fuse box had been turned off for a second there, but I just hadn't turned the lights on in there. That part of the building. Hi there. Right, now I would love to get a video of the ghost itself. That's the motion sensor. Thanks for the follow. If I can just get a video of the ghost, that would be perfect. There's the ghost orbs again. So just for a little bit of extra money. So it's the last of the challenges I need. I should probably turn the light off, shouldn't I? Make it a bit more active. See if it decides to show up at all. And hope it's not one that just refuses to show up. Apparently it wasn't recording. But at least it's throwing stuff. Just want the ghost to show itself. Just show itself. If it can show itself, that would be great. Sometimes they just show up straight away, and it's fantastic. Other times they just don't want to show up. Helpful. It's just going to keep throwing stuff now, isn't it? I might have to just call it. If it doesn't want to show up. Give me a sign. Not especially. It's more jump scares than anything, which I don't get that phased by. I mean, it's creepy, but that's another throne. I don't get that scared by it, really. So I've been... It makes me jump from time to time. But I've been watching people playing this for a while before I actually played it myself. So... still get moments of panic when it starts chasing me, but... yeah. I don't really get that scared by it. So it's more creepy and atmospheric than properly scary for me. It doesn't seem to want to do a ghost event right now. Oh, there is. Fantastic, thank you very much. That'll do nicely. That was right in time. Other games I just play a bit of everything. So I mostly play Nintendo games a lot of the time. So a lot of Pokemon. Just check over. Yeah, that registered. Not going to go for a perfect game. Already got the Onryo. Yeah, I do a lot of shiny hunting on Pokemon. Basically, whatever Nintendo games sort of one of the latest out, I quite often play. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
And that was a successful hunt or investigation. I got a bit of extra money from doing the challenges. So it's not enough to get another full level, but so it gets me on the way. So I'm just doing a load of Nell's Diner now, as I've done the weekly challenge on the lighthouse. Nell's Diner is the one I'm furthest along out of all of them, even though it's the latest map that I've only been playing since earlier this year. So yeah, let's jump straight back in. So definitely, that was a lucky one, finding the ghost room straight away.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before
Do
starting
the
the
usual
investigation.
torch, thermometer, a camera to get started. What have we got? Cleanse the area of ghost. Incense, sanity below 25%. Escape during hunt. I'm not doing those challenges. I might do the incense. I might not. I'm just going to find the ghost. Fuse box is in the janitor's closet. It's a foggy day today. Or misty day, whatever you want to call it. Turn those two on. Run through to find the janitor's closet. Drop in temperature there. I heard stuff thrown. That sounded like metal. Is that in the kitchen? Get that open. Get this open. A slight drop in temperature in here straight away. Monkey paw. Good find. Temperature in here. And we've got ghost orbs. Always handy to keep your ears open. Something some of my friends quite often forget. I'm going to put the camera down in the corner here. Across. 0.9. And this is right by the back door again. I'm going to turn the lights on in here. So you can just keep nipping in and out through the back door again. Gotta love the back door. Back door is always handy. That sounds a bit wrong. I did not think about that before I said it. Kitchen's big. I've only got tier 1 crucifixes. I'm going to take both of them in, just drop them down. Probably put them on opposite corners of the counter. Get a good spread of effect. That corner. Get this one on that corner. Should cover most of the room. I'm just going to check through here for a bone. Pretty sure there's a bone. Okay, I know where the bone is. The bone and the curse position are already. That's the metal thing I heard thrown. Really handy hearing that from the janitor's closet. Now, that only have the one dots projector, because didn't really think that much through. Might as well get that down, stick it in front of the camera. Both these down so that I can at least try and get responses from them. So sometimes the tier 1 dot projector can be a bit more helpful than this one. This one does have a larger area of effect, so hit and miss. Put this on the corner there, hopefully get response. And I'll try and put this on here. Is that going to work? Instead, I don't really know. I'm hoping it on the corner it can hit sort of both directions. What we got temperature-wise? 5.8, so it's not freezing. It's flickering the lights a lot, though. Camera's still there. Actually check the camera from outside. So far we've only got ghost orbs again. Getting ghost orbs is always handy because it confirms that you found the right room. Avoid. Next I want to get... do I want to do the salt and UV or EMF and spirit box? EMF and spirit box. If I turn the lights off it might throw something, I can get EMF off that at the same time. So... what was that? I think that's a graphic bug, because that, I'm pretty sure, shouldn't be flashing like that. Something's flashing. I don't think something should be flashing. I think that is a graphic bug. I've noticed a few graphic bugs on this map. I was playing the other day and one of the rooms didn't load in. The entire room was just missing. Actually, it was missing until I entered the room, and then everything outside the room was missing. It was like the room and the rest of the building was in 2 different dimensions. Right, to get this on to start with. Look around just in case it's touched anything. Oop. Are you here? Who are you? Where are you?
Oh, far from that.
Thank you. Nice and quick. So we have spirit box. 1.3. Freezing. We are freezing. Fantastic. Spirit box. Freezing. Ghost orbs. It's not. It's going to be a mimic this time, isn't it? I'm going to need to check for UV. Again. I need to go on that. Right. I want to get the photo camera as well, so I'll grab the photo camera first. So I'm probably not going to worry about the challenges this time, because sanity and escape during a hunt are both horrible ones with this equipment. At least for me, anyhow. I'm not that good at escaping the hunt. So... Bone was in the freezer, was it? I'll get a photo of the freezing temperature as well. Come on. Freezing temperature. Let's turn this light on. I don't think I turned that light on. Did I turn that light on? I don't recall turning the light on. I think I might have turned that light on. Camera there. So it's either Mimic or the On-Ray, but both can give the same evidence. The only difference is the Mimic also gives UV. So, as I don't want to light a candle 3 times, I'm going to grab the UV and salt. I'm going to put some salt down with the UV next to it. I'm going to hold the video camera, see if I can get a video recording of it. And the camera's going to be next to me in case it does show up footprints. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to grab the video camera. Yeah. Pass on there, pass on there. And record. Hopefully I'll walk through one of them sooner or later. I don't have to wait too long. And it's got UV as well. So that's a Mimic. So footprint, disturb salt, ghost orbs. This is a Mimic. Now it's done the other one. Another footprint. So leaving the UV between them was very handy. I could use the monkey paw, but I don't think it's really worth it. I found everything else. So I'm just going to head out. So that was a nice easy hunt. Oh, sorry, investigation. I always call it a hunt. I think of it as a ghost hunt, but it is an investigation. The hunt is when the ghost comes after you. And my sanity is still at 90%. So that is the Mimic. So that is ultraviolet as well, so the ghost orb was the misleading one. No. Changed that before I left. Yeah, I'm just not bothered with those changes. Complete objectives. I need to do 2 more. Oh, I've probably got time for another investigation.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So this that's easy enough for another level. Not as good as the last one, but that'll do. And that was the Mimic, successfully identified. And back we go.
Alright.
Now the key fuse box is Janet's closet again. 3 unique
photos.
photos. Should be easy. Motion sensor, sound recorder. I can do those. I can definitely do those. But I'm still going to start off with my usual equipment, as it's always handy to start with these. So, in we go. It is always pitch black. Light of the day, cherry. Don't like cherry. I like cherries themselves, I don't like cherry. Let's check if the food has also come past here. No. Movement sound like it's coming from over here. No tarot cards. It's not in the kitchen. Is it in the kitchen again? I think it's in the kitchen again. Two kitchen ghosts in a row. What are the odds of that? Yeah, considering the pantry things warmer than the kitchen. The fridge is always cold, but... Yeah, I did hear something ting in here. Yeah, it's in here. It's in here again. Probably not going to get any ghost orbs this time. Check the corners. No, no ghost orbs this time. Leave that on there. 6. And out the back door. So it's always handy to sort of listen out for sounds when you're playing this game. There's even a slight sound of something being thrown in the distance. That can give you a very quick indication of where the ghost is. Like these past two ones, I've heard something thrown in the kitchen. The only places there'd be something metal is in the kitchen. Or at least something metal like that. I'm going to drop the 2 crucifixes again, just as a precaution. So I don't want to be losing any money. Now getting the crucifixes in nice and early can be helpful in case it's a early hunting ghost. Like the demon. Haven't found the cursed possession yet. There's still a few spots actually. Right. Move these out of the way. No, I can't. That's going to be the best I can do. I think there's a slight gap in the middle where I'm not protected in, but I'll have to do. 7.2, start freezing. Trying to identify the ghost first before I start going for the photos. So I still need to find the bone and the cursed possession, which will be 2. Hopefully one of the pieces of evidence will give another photo, so that will be the 3rd that I need. Sound recorder I'll come back for. I can get the spirit box to give a response, that'll be handy for the sound recorder. So hopefully it will pick up stuff in both directions. Double check the ghost orbs again. Just in case they're stuck inside something before, which they can be. Ghost in a funny spot. Doesn't always show up straight away. Isn't doing much. Amount. Oh. I think we've got EMF 5. That's just done something straight away. If that's written in the book and given EMF 5, that would be amazing. I can't really see anything from here because I've not got the camera in a great position. Unfortunately. Right. Spirit box. EMF. So I'm pretty sure we've just seen an EMF of 5. So that's already a good start. Lights are on, so it probably wouldn't have thrown anything. It's done some other sort of interaction. Ghost writing. Could do ghost writing. Fantastic. So that's another photo I can get. Not freezing. Right, so we have ghost writing. I'm pretty sure it was EMF 5. Not going to go for it. I'm going to mark it off just yet. Are you here? Who are you? What are you? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Do you like pets? How's the weather? Where are you? Who are you? What are you? Are you friendly? Are you kind? Are you fruit? Are you vegetable? Are you meat? Yeah. Seems unlikely that that's it. Check the temperature again. Still not down to freeze. Oh, oh, that's freezing. Can't go below 1 if it's it's not freezing. So that does look very likely that it is freezing. So I think we have ghost writing EMF, which I haven't actually detected yet. Pretty sure it's EMF based on the activity monitor, and freezing. So that'll make it a shade, which is not going to be very active when I'm in here. So that's going to be a hard one to detect anyhow. So I think I just go grab the camera and the sound recorder and try and get that. So yeah. Try and get the bonus evidence. So what have I checked for? Ghost fish wise. It's not the monkey paw, it's not the voodoo doll, it's not the tarot cards. Music box is in the manager's office. Mirror is in the staff room, and the summoning circle is in one of the bathrooms. It's just the fact that this section of the window is just blacked out, that's what keeps throwing me. But I can immediately come in here. Take a photo of that. Drop the circle cord there. Take a photo of that. Why indeed? That was amazing timing. Right, okay. I need to find the bone. Oh, you're wandering of things. Music box is not there. No bone in here. Just turned one of those lights off. Let's turn that light off. Yeah. Bone. I completely missed that when I went for that. So I'm guessing, which one is it? This one? Yep. Summoning circle. Sorted. Now I just need another paranormal sound. And I'll be good to go. Problem is, it's probably just going to do the same stupid sound again that it done last time. That count? Oh, that count as talking? Let's see. That's annoying. Oh, I need motion sensor as well. Just drop the camera there. I'll carry that with me just in case. So if I can get all the challenges done, it will be useful. So this will also get me a daily challenge of do the... Where is it? There. Complete objectives. I just need one more. Complete that. So handy. I'm sure it's not the spirit box, because that would be a useful one to get the sound from. EMF would also give a sound that I think I can record, but I'm not too sure how popular it's going to be. off. It's going to set off the motion sensor. Just to get me an extra video. I could put all the salt in and the candle in as well to get a couple of extra videos if I wanted to, but it's going to be hard enough to get a sound. It's going to go quiet now. Making a sound. That was my breath, so it's still in here. Was a little bit concerned that it moved. My sanity should still be high enough. I get motion sensed. So I haven't actually confirmed. There we go. I haven't actually confirmed the EMF 5 yet. But it's going to be paranormal talking then, isn't it? Yep. God, that's a pain in the arse. Doing talking, not moaning or whispering. Could throw something with the EMF reader nearby, that would be helpful. And get an EMF level 5. Would also like another sound that's unique. Another sound. Any sound. Give me a sound. This isn't the best sound recorder, but I can get it to work, so that's something. I think its range is a bit limited, so let's need something off the motion sensor. Throw that down so I don't accidentally record it if I'm trying to get a video with the camera later. Oh wait, oh, it's an on-rail. I can get the sound of the candle extinguished. It's going to blow out a candle, so I can get the sound extinguished sound. Candle extinguished sound. I just need to be careful to get it first try and not let it trigger a hunt. So I'm going to need to put it on top of the crucifix. One box of matches. The blowout sound will give me the last sound I need. Wait, how much am I up to with the... Yeah, I'm going to struggle with these sounds and the videos. Photos I'm done. Don't need any more photos. Motion and sound, video and sound, I'm going to have trouble recording. I could record the candle being blown out, but that's... Where's the video camera? Throw the video camera. Sure, I could get the EMF or the candle if it gives a EMF of 5. Just have to wait. Wait for it to do one of them. So if it's non-ray, it will blow out the candle. Wait, was it a non-ray? No, it's a shade. Still, it might blow out the candle. Wait, will it? Oh, the shade doesn't like doing stuff on them in the room, does it? Well, either way, this is going to be what I'm trying. I was thinking it was the on-ray because I got the on-ray twice today already. I'm getting myself in muddle. I'm just going to finish this and then call it a day for today. So I made some pretty good progress. Managed to get the challenge done. Flawlessly, actually. I haven't actually died today. Paranormal laughing. Paranormal laughing. That's that done. Overview. All the objectives done. I'm going to call it there. That'll do me. I'm pretty sure it'll be EMF 5 because it's the shade, because it's not doing anything while I'm in the room. Yeah, it did nothing while I was in the room, so that is a very strong strong sign that it's the shade. The fact that I got an EMF 5 off the activity monitor fairly early on, that was a very good sign as well, so I'm pretty sure it's a shade. I think that's a fairly... there it is again. EMF 5 straight away. That's straight up to 5, that is almost guaranteed. That's probably just blowing the candle out, isn't it? I was about to check the video camera. I've got the video camera in my hand. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, and no, not quite. Yeah, that's almost certainly EMF 5. I'm going to call it. And that'll be me done for today. I don't think I'll get another level for that. Might do. Can't remember what I was on. No,
Welcome back.
level for that.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Daily objective. So I get a decent amount of bonuses. But that's not 1900. I'll probably be doing a bit more in the next few days, but yeah, so working my way back up to the higher tier equipment. So I will be working on Nell's Diner special badge there. Actually the farmhouse one I could work on. Only 8 away from that. Oddly I like the larger farmhouse over the small one. Don't know why. So farmhouse I'm close to, Nell's Diner I'm close to, so yeah. But next unlock will be at level 32 I think it was. So 32, there's only the parabolic mic which isn't great but it's better than what I got. Sound sensor, again I hardly ever use them. Occasionally I need them for a challenge but not often. So I might leave one in the van. Crucifix will be very useful, getting up to 34 for that. Tripod can be useful at times. And flashlight is the flashlight. So, and then we've got a little bit of a way to go before we get all the higher tier stuff. So I would like to get at least some of the tier 3 stuff unlocked before the Christmas event. Don't know when that will be coming though. But for now I will be calling it a day. I think I've also done some of my... what's the weekly challenges? I've hardly done any of the weekly challenges. Use cursed possessions. Yeah, I don't do that very often. Set ghost motion sensor. Oh, I could just leave that in a room and just let it go. Is that complete investigations on Point Hope? That's just horrible. I've done 3 for the challenge and that was it. Yeah, so I've got my collection of trophies. I'm going to be calling it there for today. So I will be back on Wednesday, probably seeing how a shiny hunt on Pokemon Legends ZA goes on stream. So it is a bit of an odd one for shiny hunting because they're very repetitive. Which, to be fair, the hunting for the unknowns on Legends Arceus was rather repetitive as well. But I've only done that like a couple of times, once actually, and then it was just random shiny hunts I'd done afterwards. that was not a great shiny hunt, and I'm guessing it's going to be fairly similar to that. Probably not as bad, but not as good as using sandwiches and stuff on Scarlet and Violet, which is a lot more interesting because you have the time limit and you're a lot more actively moving around to change spawns and stuff, and trying to spot them because you don't have to. You have to make sure they don't despawn and stuff as well. ZA is just really easy to get shinies, and it's a bit of a letdown in that sense. They've made it too easy. But anyway, I'll be giving that a go on Wednesday. Next week I'm probably going to take a week off, so it probably won't be streaming next week. I need to clean my room for one. That's in very urgent need of a clean. I'll also be sending off another batch of CVs to try and find work, and probably just sorting a few other bits and pieces out that I've been meaning to get done. I just haven't got around to. But yeah, that'll be next week. Next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday, I believe is when Metroid Prime 4 is released. So I'll probably be playing that when I'm back the following Monday. I will be playing that off stream though, so it'll only be sort of wherever I'm up to. In the game, so I'll see where I'm at with that. So I may decide not to stream it at all, I don't know yet. I may just play Phasmophobia that Monday, not sure. The Wednesday there is the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC coming out, so I'll probably say the Metroid will probably just be a one-off, just to try that out and sort of probably just give my thoughts on it, where I'm at on stream. So see how that goes. So Pokemon on the Wednesday with the DLC coming out. So still don't know too much about that. We know it's going to be a bit more challenging with higher levels. So I'll just be trying that out and seeing what it's like. So it will literally be out that day. So I'll be trying it for the first time on stream, probably. After that, don't really know what I'm doing. So I may go back to Pikmin 4 doing the Fierce mode playthrough that I started last time as a sort of more long-term thing. I may play more Phasmophobia instead. Might have the Christmas event started by then. I don't know when that's starting. So this weekly challenge worked out quite nicely for me, so I might start doing like a weekly Phasmophobia weekly challenges on Monday and like Pikmin on Wednesday or something like that for the time being, but assuming I don't find work. So we'll have to wait and see what happens to that. But yeah, this VOD will be uploaded later tonight, possibly early hours of the morning, depending on how long YouTube decides to take to process it. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please check out my YouTube where you can find all my past VODs. If you're watching this on YouTube, please check out my Twitch where you can catch me live twice a week, typically Mondays and Wednesdays, unless I'm taking a week off like I am next week, which is not that often. Yeah, typically it is Mondays and Wednesdays. Usually sometime around 3:30 sort of time until like 5-6 o'clock. It varies. I need to try and get started a bit earlier and get finished a bit earlier, really. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you around.